Let me just address this. A lot of people have said over the years that Awesome is just a drop shipper. Hey everybody, welcome to Awesome. This is Mike, and Mike runs our warehouse and our dispatch department.
Indeed.
And he has been with us for
16 years.
16 years. And as you can see behind us, this is our stores. So wanted to speak a little bit about our stores today. We've just recently doubled the size of our stores. As you can see, that's where we used to be up to, the right hand side of that column, and we've now extended across to here where we now have air conditioning and heating in there, which we never used to have.
Impressed about getting.
So let's go and have a look. We wanted to, let me just address this. A lot of people have said over the years that Awesome is just a drop shipper because we don't have certain parts on the shelf.
Yeah.
Now, over the years, we've been building our stock.
We have.
And we have tried to, and are now still trying to bring more stock in.
Always increasing.
So let's go through. Let's see what is happening in the parts department and dispatch. Let's see our new lift to help with efficiencies. We've got some new stuff that's coming this year.
We do.
And let's go and have a look at what we do stock.
Let's get inside.
Like a Western in here. Anyway.
Be careful with them doors though.
Right, here we are in our luxury parts department, stores, dispatch. Mike, do you want to explain what goes on in here?
Well, goods come in and, well, goods go out.
Well, on that note, that's about all we've got. So if that's what I pay you for, that's just ridiculous. I mean...
No, should we go into a little bit more detail?
Yes, please. So
okay.
Just explain what goes on behind you or in front of you.
Behind the camera. Basically every day of the week, we have goods coming in. We make sure we try and keep on top and organised. So on a Monday, what comes in Monday gets processed sort of next Tuesday, next Wednesday, etc.
So at the moment, I can see that we are pretty much up to date.
Pretty much up to date. We've got a couple of deliveries.
We do have goods in upstairs as well, which is all the big pallets come in.
All the big pallets go upstairs.
Yep. Let's see. We can see, obviously, this is today's stock going out.
Yes. So we've got the team here who book goods in. We've got Wayne and Mark. And then the three at the back there, which we'll go meet in a minute. Liam, Reese and Owen. They're our goods out team. And yes, they are responsible for shipping these pallets out, which so far we have 3 in a little bit. Just for today.
So we're sending roughly up to 200 parcels a day?
Yeah, anywhere, it varies, but anywhere between 100 and 200 a day.
Okay, Michael, so we've moved obviously from your glorious parts in to, this is parts out, as goods you said.
Yeah, parts out.
So just explain what goes on here in this department.
So these fine gentlemen will go upstairs, pick the goods that you order, come down, pack them, make sure they're all nice and safe, and well, give them to the courier and they do their bit and hopefully get it to your doorstep.
Hang on, what about our fourth person in here?
Who's the fourth person?
Look,
the lift.
It's the investment of this lift that we did. Was this a good plan?
The lift goes up and goes down.
So in here we made life a little bit easier, a little bit more efficient.
A little bit safer as well, which is always nice. Carrying big heavy boxes downstairs is not the best.
So is this, there we go. Look at this. So as you can see, we have some orders in here.
Yeah, that looks like a fresh pick, ready to
so that's ready to come out. Yeah. So obviously we pick upstairs into here.
The majority of our stock is upstairs. We do have a little bit down, but the lift definitely does help.
So this here is the product picked and going out on the goods out shelf, and it gets taken over to the benches and packed.
Correct. Just trying to keep everything organised, first come first serve type of basis.
Okay, let's go and actually have a look at the stock. Right, so as you can see, as soon as we're starting coming up the stairs here, all you can see right in front of us is all of our Maxton product. So building up this nicely recently, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been getting there. Started with a few and slowly been building. Trying to cater for as many people as we can.
So at the top of the stairs at the back there, we can obviously see we've got Sachs clutches, and you'll be able to see over there
plenty of wheel spaces. Wheel spaces. 034 Motorsport as well starts over in that corner.
Yep.
And wheels. We're lacking of space already after the lovely extension that we've had. Already filled up.
More space.
Another extension.
Right, so as you can see, the first thing that we come into is a double row of
PowerFlex. Just PowerFlex on these two.
So not only do we sell PowerFlex on Awesome, but we also have our own PowerFlex store.
We sure do.
Which
sells all marks.
We'll put in the video here where you can see that for all makes of vehicles. Wagbram Technic is a company that is based here inside our building, but as you can see, Awesome also has its own stock of VBT. The reason we do that is that we don't have to rely on VBT, and we can get this out the same day or next day
just
to
like
the customer.
Any other supplier.
Yeah, so we treat that exactly the same. So as we come along, as you can see, this is the top of the lift. Right, so as you can see up here, we are straight into our Miltech. We keep a lot of Miltech obviously on the shelf. You can see we have Miltech all the way around here, all the way down the center aisle, and obviously we have Miltech stock here. This area up here is actually...
It's where we book our pallets in.
So this is where the pallets come up,
we get every week.
And it's nice to see that we're actually...
We are actually very nicely on top of things, yeah. We've got no pallets to be booked in, although I do know we have Racing Line and ECS due any day.
So that will keep you busy for a few days.
Absolutely.
Right, so let's carry on. So let's show you...
It's a little bit of a tight squeeze down this one, but this is the Miltech stock as well. So we not only have everything around here, we have a full row on this side, and this is the other side of the PowerFlex, which hopefully you can see there is plenty.
Okay, so as you can see, we have a wall of Racing Line wheels here. And then on this section, we have Scorpion exhaust. So this is all the way along here. Again, full of Scorpion. So definitely don't do a lot of drop shipping. Although obviously, if we don't have something on the shelf, then it is available for us to do that. Recently just started putting a lot more of the Coney product.
Coney, yeah.
So obviously Coney's here. Let's go down the far aisle and we can see what suspension kits we've got on the shelf. Okay, so into the next aisle, as you can see, we have some Ferodo stock here, some Ferodo brakes, Tarox brakes, EBC brakes. This side, we've got a mixture of ST suspension, AP, KW, even some on the floor, Mike. What's going on here?
Some on the floor, yes. We are struggling for space. We have Wagner up at the top there as well.
Yes, Wagner intercoolers. Then we're straight into our Remus exhausts, along with some ECS product, AirTech, intercoolers, Ram Air stock. We've got some VMAX in here.
A bit of a mixture, a bit of Coney VMAX, a CSF cooler, and a bit of
more ECS product up the top.
Plenty of ECS at the top.
So what are these up here? Are these
splitters, diffusers, spoilers? Generally those bits. Try and keep the light stuff at the top. I'll just slide that out of the way.
Reese hiding through here. Look.
No, I'm not here.
So
we've got APR as well.
Product, which obviously we've got a lot more APR product coming in now.
Yeah.
Bilstein. Yeah, E-Venturi here, and more then APR. Obviously a lot more APR down this side. See, we've got a lot of coil packs in stock at the moment.
Plenty more coming too.
H&R springs, again APR, some Vogland springs. I gather they're spring sets.
Yes, springs, Vogland springs.
Some DO88 intercoolers up here, and this side is where we start on Racing Line. So obviously this is a small section of the Racing Line, which you'll see a lot more as we go around. Oh yes, Garrett PowerMax turbos here, Racing Line stock, white line, and then is this the Racing Line aisle?
So Racing Line pretty much all the way down to the viewer's left.
So we've got some Super Pro in stock, some PowerFlex, some K&N in stock.
Yeah. And a fairly empty shelf, which makes a change. And this is a mixture of GFB, Turbo Smart gauges, Autotech, Viz fuel pumps, and Vibrotechnics engine mounts.
Again, and this is all Racing Line all the way up to here. So the next aisle, I know you've changed some things around since I was last up here, but this side is predominantly mostly Forge product down this side.
We have some OE components or OE products on this side.
Just won our 2024 award from Forge.
Yes.
For the UK top seller.
Top seller, yeah.
Beautiful. Array of wheel bolts.
Array of wheel bolts.
Different sizes, different colours. Obviously, normally the black in the...
Yeah, we do lots of wheel spacers and lots of wheel bolts. So we have the main bits and then plenty of overflow stock as well.
VBT brake lines?
Hell brake lines. In
the
VBT boxes.
Ah, Hell brake lines in VBT boxes. That's because...
They make them for us because they have a machine from Hell to make Hell brake lines.
ECS product down this side. And ECS product on this side. Both sides. it's given everybody a good view of what we actually do keep.
Yeah, absolutely.
This side is race chip. So we keep a lot of race chip products in stock, a lot of the looms.
A lot of the looms, a lot of the controllers, packaging to suit as well.
I see we have more Ram Air down here as well.
More Ram Air down here, the smaller stuff that fits on these shelves.
And then we have
Auto
our
Finesse.
overstock of Auto Finesse.
Yes.
So we carry Auto Finesse here at Awesome, here at Performance M, and also over at Ultimate Customs as well. So the backup stocks here. And then some more Sachs clutches by the looks of this, and this is the
just general bits and bobs that might get used for the workshop.
And then 034, I noticed was down there, is also here. We've recently and we will continue to extend our range of 034 hardware here in the UK. So as you can, I think we've trebled our stock in the last 2 years.
Yes.
And now
We have
looking
a
to
fair
actually
chunk coming as
add
well.
some more. So again, this is all 034.
So this is all 034,
all 034 down this side.
and then goes into more Scorpion.
Yep. So we've
even got motorbike.
We've even got
exhausts as well.
motorbike exhaust that we keep on the shelf, and that's because we have a Scorpion shop that
caters again for everything, cars and
and we'll put
motorbikes.
these links up as well so people can see there.
absolutely.
So if you've got something that's other than a VAG vehicle, we can certainly help out on,
Well, whatever we can.
yeah.
We've been spending quite a bit of time and effort into improving our systems, upgrading what we can, trying to pick and pack more efficiently, book goods in more efficiently, make sure there's less picks that are going wrong, which unfortunately does happen, but we are now introducing a barcode scanning system from where we are picking and packing orders as well as goods in. And it's simple as, and that's what you need. One of those goes out the door. Oh, we also stock a whole lot of oil, mainly for online orders. This stuff, we have our barrels at the front of the building for workshop use. We use the Millers and the genuine Quantum oil. And this is for our online orders, the 5W30 and 5W40, which is probably the more common ones. And alongside that, we have got a couple of the Millers 5 litres and 1 litres that, again, generally for online sale rather than workshop use.
So as well as what we and you've seen here, we actually also keep or Vagbrem Technic keep their own amount of stock, and also Performance M in another part of the building also carry a lot of, especially the MMX.
Oh, absolutely.
I see that now we've got Dynon coming in, so they carry their own stock, which I'm sure you've got some of this in the video.
Yeah.
So with that said, we are not just a drop shipper. We do stock. We will continue to stock more.
We stock, I think, close to 1 million, if not a little bit over now.
Correct, we do. And
only go up.
look out, and that means we need
money.
to get a bigger store, because you are nearly at capacity.
It almost is. Even after having the recent extension, we've utilised it, kept the space where we need to for moving around and working up here. But yeah, we are going to be needing a bit more space soon.
One of the most important things as a business, 0161 776 0777. Sales are able to take your call. Also our dispatch and our parts department are able to take your call should you have any queries on the dispatch side. Available obviously on email. What's the email address?
sales@awesomegti.com. And for checking any orders, it would be ordertracking@awesomegti.com.
How about that? So hopefully on the shelf, we can't keep everything. We are working towards keeping as much as we can, and we're following trend patterns as to what's selling.
As you would, yeah. If an item sells, definitely keep it on the shelf. And unfortunately, these things move and pass along, don't they? And as they fade off, we might start to dwindle that stock down, give us space for the next thing.
So yeah, as I said, www.awesomegti.com. Get us online, check out stock, and
buy some stuff.
Thank you very much for your business.